What's the dumbest thing you've heard a single person say/do that made you think, ah, that's why they're single? Story 1. Friend of mine struggles with anxiety and just generally doesn't handle social situations well, so struggled with women for many years. Finally got talking to a girl on a dating app and asked her out. He was taking her to lunch for the afternoon, and asked if my wife and I would meet them afterwards for drinks. When we met them for drinks, it turns out they grabbed McDonald's and drove around town to places from Craigslist so he could buy Magic the Gathering cards. He wore sweatpants and flip-flops. It was winter and snowy. He spent most of our time angrily ranting about how an upcoming minimum wage increase was going to kill the economy and close businesses. He makes minimum wage. He never saw her again. Story 2. Friend dated a guy who took her cat to the shelter as a stray. The cat was chipped and they called her to pick it up. She couldn't figure out how the cat got out and the boyfriend claimed he didn't know. It happened a second time, and she had the cameras checked for the person dropping the cat off. She called him on it and he denied it. She broke up with him, but I always joke that she drove him to the shelter instead. Story 3. This one is actually pretty funny. Met this guy at a concert. Told him he was hot. Exchanged contact info. We went out to dinner and to the movies a few times. Hung out at events we were both at. Mind you, he's hot, funny, polite, really socially awkward but overall very nice. Man was floored when I finally just asked him point blank if he wanted to have sex. He did not perceive my interest. When I met him, I wondered hard why he was single. It's a small town, you know? Like, good men are in short supply. It's 'cause he's oblivious. Completely oblivious. Last time we went out, a really hot lady was trying to pick him up and I just sat back and watched her send signal after signal and drop hint after hint and it rolled off him like water off a duck. Story 4. Coworker had a short relationship and breakup and was obviously depressed about it, so I engaged and asked about it. His comment was, I just don't understand how to make women feel like I believe that their opinion matters, when they always have such stupid life views. I was hoping it was just a weird way of saying he's struggling to treat women equally, so I asked him to talk about it a bit. Didn't misunderstand to him, men's views are obviously superior and it's all about simply pretending that women matter, and he was struggling hard to do that. Story 5. I'm in my 30s with kids, done a lot of living since high school, and I met up with an old friend from those days. She complained at length about how she can't find anyone, then confided in me, no one else understands the real us, they're all just NPCs and we truly understand each other. She was stuck in her high school phase, and was convinced that since those were the best years of her life, that must be true of everyone. I get that saying, these are the best years of your life in reference to high school as a way of being aware of how truly carefree you can be at that age, but if those days are actually the best years of your life, ouch. Bonus story 6. I only want to sleep with under 21s because I want to feel firm flesh, said by a 30-year-old involuntary celibate to a room full of 30-year-old women.
Don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. Have a story of your own? Comment it down below and perhaps you will be part of the next video.